Are you scared of the dentist?
A little bit.
You're not alone, but what if a visit was just part of a 3-week holiday in Bali? Well, one Melbourne mum is doing exactly that. She's ditching private health insurance and getting her regular dental work done while on vacation.
The routine dental procedures like clean are 2/3 cheaper in the holiday hotspot compared to Australia, and it comes as many Australian families struggle with the worsening cost of living crisis. To tell us more, we're joined by Kirsten Edwards. Kirsten, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining Sunrise too. Where did the idea of heading to Bali for dental work come from?
Yeah, so the idea of dental tourism or heading to Bali for dental work first came to my attention in 2014. I was on holiday in Thailand and I got chatting with an older couple in line at the airport who had just finished their 2-week vacation in Thailand, getting all of their routine dental work done, and they absolutely raved about it. And then, fast forward to 2015, I had to have major dental work done here. And despite having top level cover of private health at the time, I was still $3,500 out of pocket. My now husband had had a similar experience, and that's kind of what really prompted us to start looking at going overseas for dental work. And we decided to go to Bali and have been going since 2016.
Okay, so you've been going for a while. Tell us about your first experience. Were you nervous? Because there's one thing saving money, there's another thing getting an infection, the safety of it all.
Yeah, for sure. I was absolutely nervous, and I'm sure my husband was as well. And I think that's natural. It can be quite daunting going overseas for any kind of treatment. But once I had spoken to our dentists at the time and learnt that they had done their training in Singapore and also America, my nerves really settled, and the clinic was incredibly clean as well and hygienic. So I felt super safe there. And there was a heap of other Aussies in the waiting room also going through the same thing. So my nerves quickly dissipated.
Kirsten, I guess I'm thinking of dentists often say to you, it's never one trip to the dentist if you need major work. What about the follow-up? You can't do that. And how did you find the dentist in the first place?
Yeah, I found the dentist through research on Facebook groups and obviously checked reviews, etc., and found someone that we were comfortable with. And then, in terms of follow-up care, I think because we go quite regularly now, we don't avoid the dentist due to, being worried about bill shock. We've got quite a good dental care plan in place. So when we need more extensive work done, we can plan accordingly for that. And if for some reason we couldn't travel or required follow-up or had to, there was an emergency and we needed to see a dentist here, we would just get our files sent over, which is what we had to do throughout COVID anyway when we couldn't travel.
Oh, okay. So, Kirsten, how much do you think you're saving?
Thousands. So we have had checkups, scaling, cleaning, x-rays. I have had Botox for TMJ treatment, so to avoid, or minimise the grinding, migraines and wearing down of my teeth. I've also had my teeth sealed. A checkup, scale and clean is about $50 in Bali. If you add Botox onto that for TMJ, it's about $400. The last time I had that done here in Oz, it was $1,300. A friend recently had to have a root canal here as well, and she has private health and was still $3,000 out of pocket. A root canal in Bali costs $250. So as you can see, the pricing difference is quite stark.
Yeah. Oh, gee, it is.
And we get to have a holiday at the same time.
That's the thing.
That's the bonus.
You tie it in, don't you? Yeah. Okay. It's an interesting idea. Thanks for your time, Kirsten.
Thanks so much for having me.
Australian Dental Association does discourage dental tourism. Be sure to do your own research before booking a trip, of course.
Yeah, it's wise advice. And the trouble is it's not covered by the private health and things like that enough. So it is getting really expensive here. But I'd be nervous about it, I think.
I reckon a lot of people would, but see what you think.
Yeah.